Just as the assassin was about to fire again, the target was suddenly hit by another shot, and the scene instantly descended into chaos. The assassin knew someone was trying to frame him, so he quickly packed up his weapon to make his escape. But right at that moment, a group of cops kicked the door open and shot him dead without a word. After confirming the assassin was dead, the police chief made up an excuse to send the other officers away. He then pulled a small glass vial out of his pocket and dropped an identical bullet casing at the scene to further pin the blame on the dead hitman. Meanwhile, the real killer had already blended into the crowd and slipped away. Interpol agents quickly arrived at the scene because the victim was the president of an international bank. This bank had been secretly laundering money for the world's largest arms syndicate. Interpol Captain Salinger had already been keeping an eye on him for a while. Salinger arrived at the assassination scene and stuck 2 straws into the bullet holes. By comparing the bullet trajectories, he realized the 2 bullets had been fired from different heights. One came from the hotel room where the dead hitman was located, while the other came from the rooftop, which was where the real killer had actually been hiding. That rooftop offered a much wider field of view and an easier escape route. Relying on his years of investigative experience, Salinger deduced that the real killer had fired the shot from up there. He and his partner dried up a puddle of water on the ground and successfully extracted a footprint. The lab results showed that a part of this shoe's sole was made of metal. Salinger also noted that a similar footprint had been found at a crime scene last year, and he had even caught a quick glimpse of the suspect back then. They suspected this was the work of the same person, but trying to track down the real killer with just this faint clue was like finding a needle in a haystack. However, Salinger was no ordinary detective. He and his partner rushed to the airport, deducing that the killer would very likely try to leave the country after the assassination, and going through airport security would require him to take off his shoes. They immediately pulled the airport's security footage, and after a careful search, they finally locked onto the killer.